Sal. I started Leancamp a few years ago. I also am the co-founder of Founder-Centric, which
Hi, so my name is Celine.
I attended Leancamp. First of all, I attended the Leancamp in Barcelona a couple of months ago, which was really great. So I kind of knew what to expect, and I guess I attended to meet interesting people and to learn some stuff and share thoughts on different topics related to Lean.
Well, why did you attend it again?
Because it was so cool the first time.
If I'm speaking too fast, let me know, because we tend to speak kind of faster, I guess. So you market towards people who want to feel confident, or people who want to feel beautiful, or people who want to feel in control. And now I'm seeing a shift that's well referenced by an effort to try and give you insight into who your target customer is. And you learn all sorts of things about them. Here's a persona that I created for a holiday hotel in Ireland. And it was looking at everything from these people are not price sensitive, but they are value sensitive and they shop online. The key activation months for these guys are the summer months, and it's a family. And we used to build up all of these for all of our customers. And the way we build them is you basically pick the variables that you see as being influential in purchase decisions, and you plot them out. And then you try and target the sort of key groups. And one of these will be, say, you might look at people who are mid-30s, computer literate, strongly motivated to purchase and don't care about advertising. You might say, right, let's see if we can craft a persona around that. And I've come to realize that in an awful lot of cases, this is not an effective way to work. Because an awful lot of times we end up with this, where there's just, like, no matter who you are, none of these things matter. Like, it does not seem like there's any causal mechanism caused by the attributes of your customer. And we try to encourage you to measure what we call activity churn, which is not churn in terms of paid accounts, it's churn in terms of usage. You used to use this every day. If you haven't seen it in 28 days, what's going on? That's churn. Because when they actually get around to cancelling, they've already decided that all their data in your product is irrelevant, there's no need for it, and they're actually going to the bother of logging in to cancel. You're not going to then be like, hey, how's about a month free? That's not going to stop you.
And I'm part of a small entrepreneur team here in Berlin. We just came back from Chile, where we heavily use the Lean Startup approach, and now I'm here and want to work further on Lean Startup. So how would I describe that? I would say it's very open. So the time is the only frame we have, and everybody's responsible for the content and for the quality. So that's the good thing, and also the challenging thing. Because if you go there, or if you come here and want to hear something cool, then you probably are a little bit disappointed because you're part of the process.
We're not a machine, so we work differently, and that's good because we can produce more. But at the same time, you want to get into the final objective, and the same thing happens for the schedule, the daily schedule. So if we work as a team and Salim cannot be here for the next 3 days, probably we have to change the schedule because we have to accept that he is not here, and at the same time we want to be productive. This kind of things. The daily schedule is really a commitment for a team, because in the best scenario, every developer or every team member, have to stay exactly at the same place at the same time. So this is the best scenario, right? So there are many scenarios in which someone cannot be here until 10 o'clock a.m. I said I want to start working at 7 a.m. So you may want to dedicate time in order to do the schedule and to change the schedule. Suppose you are a manager, you want to exercise control, and you want to be really disciplined because you want to have control. If you want to be really disciplined, you have to stop 25 minutes. And so if you exercise control, the technique helps you. So this is one of the reasons why even master, even really controlled persons, they get benefits from this. Now, for instance, I'm not sure. I follow many things in software development, and I'm not as sure that the idea of having this splash screen is helpful, because this is not value 0. This is value minus something. And in my opinion, you should come up with a really something that could give you something, even if it's nothing, but something that is really valuable for your customers. And if you're not able to do that, you should not go on the internet too early. So you really want to give people something.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people see the splash screen like the landing page test, and you're like, oh, okay, I can do that. So they start with
and that can be disappointing.
Yeah, but it's funny because the scenarios where the customer isn't disappointed, and with that is when the founder has a clear learning goal.
Hi, my name is Heiko. I'm founder and managing director of Leancamp, and we're enabling internet companies to speed up their time to market cycles, and obviously we're using a lot of lean techniques, agile techniques.
I don't need, for instance, a mainframe to do a presentation. What I need essentially is an iPhone. I can do presentations just using my iPhone if I want to. So we're starting to see the mashup, I think, between disruptive innovation, crossing the chasm / diffusion of innovations, and early evangelism and customer development.
To me, practically, that's like a segmentation problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like, I've built this technology, it's awesome. Now I'm gonna go and shop it around and see who wants it. And if you treat everybody as like one market, you get these different signals, right? Like, oh, we need more of this, and other guys say, oh, we need more of this and less of that.
Choose to compete on different futures. And talking about this in order to cross the chasm to enter like the big guys in the market.
I'm Francesco Cirillo. I run a company here named FC Garage, and I'm the author of the Pomodoro Technique.
Hi, my name is Peter. I'm heading Hubrom. Hubrom is the incubator of Deutsche Telekom. So we're supporting startups in the crucial pre-seed and seed phase.
I decided to attend Leancamp because I was really interested in listening to concrete stories, concrete lean stories applied to startups. So I wanted to meet people with real experience about that. Yeah, I would absolutely recommend Leancamp, and especially to entrepreneurs and students.
So what did I learn? Actually, quite a lot. I very much enjoyed the exchange with other people, getting to know about their tricks and tips around the lean startup method. And personally, what I learned was actually Francesco's tomato method, which I didn't know before. That was great. Thank you.
So, the initiative I took was because I'm interested in a dialogue and an experience exchange, because we were working with the book Running Lean the last half year, and we had actually some problems once in a while, and I want to share what was good and what was actually a little bit problematic. The project was we called it 10 Means Pandora, so we wanted to build a recommendation engine for TED Talks. And this session is actually, I'm doing that because if you read the book, then it's totally clear what to do. But when you do it, then it's hard really to figure out problems, because when you do it, then you realize, okay, so whom do I talk to now?
how do I find these people and how to prepare for this interview.
Yeah, so coming to Berlin and seeing the different communities that come together in Berlin around Leancamp is, well, in general, in any startup community, that's a useful thing to see. So in Berlin particularly, we had the creator of the Pomodoro technique, Francisco Trillo. We had a lot of UX people, a lot of lean and agile coaches who tend to work in a corporate environment. And combining that with startups, you think, well, what do any of these people have in common? And one of the cool things that emerged was the psychology of dealing with going lean, going agile, like accepting a new approach that emphasizes different principles.
I would definitely recommend Leancamp. I mean, I attended twice myself now, so I guess it makes sense. I would recommend it to lots of people, to anybody involved in the startup scene, any founders, any early employees, and even executives in big corporates that work in innovation somehow. I think they should get familiar with Lean Startup, and Leancamp is a nice way to start. And it just helps you get the practical side of Lean Startup, because the theory is oftentimes really abstract and not necessarily well explained in all those books, and here you can get a better idea of actually how to implement that. So it's really useful for that.
Hey, my name is Matthias. I work as innovation manager for the German railway company, but it has nothing to do with what I do here. So where we are here is the Leancamp Berlin, and it's an unconference, an open space where people meet, share experiences about lean, design thinking, business model generation. And it was really a great experience, I think, for all the participants. I co-organize the the Lean Startup meetup in Berlin. It takes place every month, and this month it was like a little bit different. We decided to make a whole day event, not only an evening get together, and it was really exciting. So from my personal experience, I first was a little bit, nervous on how everything will develop, because I never run an unconference before, but it turned out to be a quite successful event. The people were excited, were interested about the topic. Also, they had some interesting thoughts which they could exchange and find other people which could contribute to their own to their own experiences and comment on habits and on practices that they did themselves. So it was really an energetic day.